Hello everyone, I am Ruby Gupta. Today we'll deal with the telephonic skills. Now, as you know that telephonic skills are very important because every now and then we keep calling our friends, relatives, even sometimes we have to call in formal situations as well. So today, topic that I have taken will teach you one grammar aspect, some common sentences which are used while dealing on phone when you are talking to people on phone in formal as well as informal situation. So basically today's focus will be on the formal telephonic skills and certain basic phrases and sentences that we have to use very often. तो आज का जो टॉपिक है उसमें मेनली टेलीफोनिक स्किल्स, कौन से सेंटेंसेस होते हैं जब आप किसी से फ़ोन पे बात करते हैं तो किस तरह के सेंटेंसेस आपको बोलने हैं, कैसे फ़ोन पे बात करनी है, कैसे अगर कोई रॉन्ग नंबर है तो उसको डील करना है, ये सब कि कौन बोल रहा है, क्या मैं जान सकता हूँ एंड ऑल दैट. सो नंबर ऑफ थिंग्स आर देयर विच विल हेल्प यू especially in offices. Like if you are attending formal calls, you have to use particular sentences. ऐसा नहीं है कि वहाँ पे आपने जैसे मर्जी बोल दिया, जैसे मर्जी बात कर ली, तुम कौन हो, आप कौन हो, not like that. So you cannot say who are you at that time. So this kind of language is very helpful. Let's see in detail what we have to do. Now let's start with telephonic skills. Now if we deal with telephonic handling skills, um, the very basic thing that you have to keep in mind is this. Now I have written this. Generally people say when they get a call, who is this? Because you're getting a call from somebody and the person is not talking about his name, so you'll say who is this, which is incorrect. You have to say who's that. Simple. This is informally if you're speaking with someone. Is this Tom? Suppose आपने उसको पहचान लिया, you recognize that person. So is this Tom? नहीं, is that Tom? So that is important. So is that Tom? So first of all, informally you have to speak like this. Now we come to the telephonic conversation. As soon as you start your telephonic conversation, you have to say, "Hi, this is Carl Johnson from Atari's Limited. Can I speak to Mr. Ravi, please?" Now here any name could be there. Names you can change, the name of the company and all that. तो सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ क्या है कि जब भी आप किसी से फ़ोन पे बात करते हैं तो स्टार्ट विद योर नेम, दैट हेलो दिस इज, और फ़ोन पे आपको आई एम नहीं कहना है, इट इज़ ऑलवेज दिस इज. सो जस्ट रिमेंबर दैट. मोर ओवर, कैन आई स्पीक टू, मे आई स्पीक टू, अब दोनों में क्या फ़र्क है? That the difference between can and may is that when you are talking in very informal situation, like you are talking to your colleagues, so you can say can I talk to, because can is less formal. But when you talk to your superiors or when you're talking to the manager, the boss, or someone like your very reputable customers and all, so you have to say may I speak to, may I talk to. So remember that may is more polite than can. दोनों का मतलब ये है कि क्या मैं मिस्टर रवि से बात कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन the meaning will be little change in terms of respect and formality. Fine, so let's move on. So first thing is this is, start like that. Then use the person's name at least 3 times to develop rapport. T is silent here. Rapport meaning, rapport is not reputation. Many people think like that. Rapport is a good communication that you build with other person. So while talking to any person, try to repeat his or her name again and again, at least thrice. So that will establish very good rapport between you and the person you on the line. The other thing is that which we have to see is gap fillers. Avoid dead air. Many people, when they speak, completely, remain silent. They don't speak anything and they just breathe very much, very loudly. So that breathing is heard on the other side. That should not happen. आपको अपनी जो breathing है उसको बहुत ही control करना है और बीच बीच में कुछ ना कुछ बोलते रहना है. Not anything, any nonsense, but okay, yeah, got it, all right, okay, well, yeah, great. According to the conversation which is going on. Suppose here you have to listen to the person for a long time. So at that time, it's important to use gap fillers. These are called gap fillers. Yeah, fine, okay, like that. So speak this way so that when the other person who is talking to you, is giving you an important message, he gets that satisfaction that you are getting him or her. उसको ऐसा satisfaction मिलना चाहिए कि आप जो भी सुन रहे हो आपको समझ में आ रहा है and you are very much there on the line. So keep this in mind. Now let's move ahead. Now this is very important. Take permission before putting someone on hold. Very often you have to look for some contact number, diary or anything. अगर आप formally बात कर रहे हो तो you have to say, may I put you on hold for a moment, please? You are seeking permission कि क्या मैं आपको होल्ड पे रख सकती हूँ कुछ मिनटों के लिए, कुछ मोमेंट्स के लिए. या फिर अगर आप इनफॉर्मली बात कर रहे हो अपने फ्रेंड से या रिलेटिव से, कजन से, तो यू कैन ऑल्सो से ओके जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, just hang on, use any one of them. So speak like that, okay, just hold on, hang on, and then you can do your work which you want to do. Now when you come back, acknowledge after coming back online. When you come back online, you have to say this: thanks for holding, thanks for being online, sorry to keep you waiting. So speak like this and then go ahead. This is basically for formal telephonic conversation. Now, on phone, generally, people misuse, or sometimes, when they have to talk about people and when they have to talk about their spellings, some important address and all that, they have to give a particular letter. That for example, I want to say that my house address is G21. Now many people hear it as B. Now I am saying G, so people say G for God, G for goat, not like that. So what we have to say is that G as in God. So this is a little change that you have to make in your conversation. I'll explain in Hindi again. Now जब हम किसी को अपना कोई important address देते हैं या अपना नाम बताते हैं तो sometimes some letters are misunderstood. आपने B बोला, सामने वाले को G सुनाई दिया या D सुनाई दिया. So at that time we give examples. So for those examples you have to give a particular word. लेकिन हम G for God नहीं कहेंगे या फिर B for boy नहीं कहेंगे, हम कहेंगे B as in boy. So this is a little change that you have to make. Now just have a look at this. The doctor's name is Dina Matthew. D as in Delhi, and then I as in if it is required. Then you can see that. So the important letters you can see like that. So D for Delhi nahi, D as in Delhi. Fine. Now let's move ahead. When we proceed further, now I'm taking you some important lines. These are the standard lines, while receiving the call. May I know who is calling? May I know who is on the line? Now this shows that you are asking the other person. Many people don't have this telephonic etiquette and they start talking to you directly. वो डायरेक्ट ही बात करना शुरू कर देते हैं आपसे, आपने उन्हें जाना नहीं है, पहचाना नहीं है, तो आप उनसे बहुत ही पोलाइटली पूछेंगे. अगर इनफॉर्मली पूछ रहे हैं तो who's that, which I showed you in the beginning. Otherwise ज़्यादा पोलाइटली बात करनी है आपने. अगर आप ऑफिस वगैरह से बात कर रहे हो तो may I know who is calling, may I know who is on the line, क्या मैं जान सकती हूँ कि कौन कॉल कर रहा है, कौन है लाइन पे, like that. तो दोनों का मतलब एक ही है, but you have different ways to express yourself. Who do you want to speak to? आपको किससे बात करनी है? Sometimes there is a wrong number, so at that time you can see that क्या तो actually बात किससे करनी है, because the person he is naming is not there. So you will say that. Okay, just a moment please. I'll put you through. I'll put you through is very important phrase, or I will call it a sentence. I'll put you through meaning I'll connect you to the other line. Now I'll put you through is used when you are giving a call in an office where there are number of departments, or you are giving a call in a hospital where you have different departments like pediatrician or orthopedic department or that. So at that time the person will say that okay, I'll put you through an orthopedic department, or I'll put you through, if it is an office, I'll put you through purchase department. So it shows that I'll connect you to that department. आप भी इस लाइन को यूज कर सकते हैं. कैसे? Can you put me through the purchase department? Can you put me through the gynecologist? Like that. So can you put me through? So don't be confused when people use this kind of lines, which is very commonly used. Okay. Now, let's move on to the other part. There are some other lines. Sometimes we have to say, I'm sorry, the line is busy, the line is engaged, meaning you're not able to connect that person to someone else. आपने कह दिया कि okay, I'll put you through, but sometimes the line is busy, the line is engaged. So you'll say, sorry, the line is busy or it is engaged. Would you like to call back later? आप थोड़ी देर बाद call करेंगे? Because the person is not available right now. Even sometimes it happens that your father's some business partner or colleague gives a call at home and you receive on his behalf. So at that time also you can say it very politely that, sir, would you please call back later? आप थोड़ी देर बाद call करेंगे because papa is not home or papa is busy, like that. So that can be said, I'm afraid she's not in the office today. Now this I am afraid. Generally, I am afraid का मतलब होता है कि मुझे किसी चीज से डर लगता है. I am afraid of mice, I am afraid of cockroaches, I am afraid of height, water. But यहाँ पे I am afraid का मतलब ये नहीं कि मुझे डर लगता है किसी चीज से. I am afraid ऐसी formal situations में यूज होता है जब आप किसी को मना कर रहे हो. Is Mr. Sharma in the office? I am afraid he's not in the office. Can I talk to Mr. Sharma? I am afraid you're not able to talk to him or you cannot talk to him today because he is out of town. So I am afraid can be used not only here but in so many other formal situations जब आप किसी को मना करते हो. Can I make a call through your mobile? I'm afraid you can't because I have run out of my money. I have run out of the balance, like that. So I am afraid का मतलब डरना नहीं है यहाँ पे. In a way you are saying sorry. सामने वाले ने जो आपसे मदद मांगी है आप उसके लिए मना कर रहे हो. I'm afraid he's away on business, मतलब शायद बिजनेस के लिए वो बाहर गए हुए हैं. Can I take a message? क्या मैं मैसेज ले सकती हूँ या ले सकता हूँ? You can say that. Okay, I would convey your message. ठीक है, मैं आपका मैसेज कन्वे कर दूंगा या कन्वे कर दूंगी, मीनिंग मैं आपका मैसेज उनको दे दूंगी. सो आई विल गिव द मैसेज नहीं, आप कहोगे आई विल कन्वे, मतलब पहुंचा देना, मैसेज पहुंचाना. सो आई विल कन्वे योर मैसेज. नाउ आई विल गिव हर द मैसेज एज सून एज शी गेट्स बैक. जैसे ही वो आते हैं मैं आपका मैसेज दे दूंगी. आप यहाँ पे गिव भी कह सकते हो, कन्वे भी कह सकते हो. आई विल कन्वे द मैसेज एज सून एज शी गेट्स बैक. गेट्स बैक का मतलब है वापस आते हैं. कम्स बैक नहीं, गेट्स बैक कहना आपको. मुझे एक बार अपनी डायरी चेक करने दो. कैसे कहोगे? लेट मी चेक माई डायरी. सॉरी आई डिडंट कैच दैट. मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. आपने जो कहा वो बात मुझे समझ में नहीं आई. सॉरी आई डिडंट कैच दैट. हो सकता है कोई इंपॉर्टेंट स्पेलिंग्स, इंपॉर्टेंट डेट, कुछ भी जो सामने वाले ने कहा है. अगर आपको नहीं समझ में आया तो आप कहोगे सॉरी आई डिडंट कैच दैट और सॉरी आई डिडंट गेट यू. कुड यू स्पीक मोर स्लोली प्लीज. अगर कोई बहुत ही फास्ट बोल रहा है तो आप उसको कह सकते हो कि आप थोड़ा सा धीरे बोलेंगे क्योंकि आप बहुत फास्ट बोल रहे हो. कैन यू बी अ बिट लाउडर प्लीज. कोई बहुत ही धीरे से बोल रहा है, ऑडिबल नहीं है. यू आर नॉट एट ऑल ऑडिबल, सो कैन यू बी अ बिट लाउडर प्लीज. आप थोड़ा सा जोर से बोलेंगे. दूसरा, कुड यू स्पेल दैट फॉर मी प्लीज. अगर आपको स्पेलिंग पूछनी है किसी से तो आप कहेंगे कि कुड यू स्पेल दैट फॉर मी. क्या आप उसको मेरे लिए स्पेल कर सकते हैं, उसकी स्पेलिंग मुझे बता सकते हैं, लाइक दैट. सो दीज आर some of the telephonic skills which you have to master through practice. Now for that I have also given you a reading passage. Now this reading passage will give you a very clear idea that how do people talk on phone and communicate their ideas to each other. Now let's move on to the reading skills. Now this reading task is also to learn the complex sentences which I'll be dealing with in detail in other class. Hello, hello. Is John there please? No, he is not here right now. आप इसकी जगह I'm afraid भी कह सकते हो अगर situation formal है तो. This is Mark, John's classmate from university. Oh, hi Mark. Do you happen to know where he went? He said he was going downtown to do some shopping. Do you know when he'll be back? आप मुझे बताओ कि वो कब तक वापस आएगा. Do you happen to know मतलब आपको पता है. Do you know भी कह सकते हो. Do you happen to know ये डे टू डे लाइफ की लैंग्वेज है. इसको हम थोड़ा सा इस तरह से मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं. He told me he would be back by 4 o'clock. By मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी एक्सप्लेन किया था कि वो 4 बजे तक कभी भी वापस आ जाएगा. तो he'll be back by 4 o'clock. Can I take a message? क्या मैं मैसेज ले सकती हूँ या ले सकता हूँ. Like that. Yes, please. Tell him there is a party tonight. आज एक पार्टी है आज रात को. And could you tell him to call me when he gets in or when he gets back. जब वो वापस आता है घर पे तब एक बार आप उसको कहना कि वो मुझसे बात कर ले. Sure. Does he know how to get a hold of you? Now again, how to get a hold of you मतलब क्या उसको पता है कि आपसे कैसे बात करनी है, कैसे कनेक्ट करना है और कैसे कम्युनिकेट करना है. मीनिंग उसके पास आपका नंबर वगैरह है. तो इसको हम इनडायरेक्टली थोड़ा सा इनफॉर्मल जो सिचुएशंस उसमें कैसे कहेंगे कि डज ही नो हाउ टू गेट अ होल्ड ऑफ यू मतलब आपसे कैसे कांटेक्ट करना है. ऑल दैट. I am at Harold's department store right now and my number is so and so. If your friend already knows the number, no need to give, otherwise you can give the number. All right. I'll tell him that you called. Thanks a lot. Bye. So, okay, right. It is okay, right. I'll tell him that you called. मैं उसको बता दूंगा कि आपने कॉल किया था and thank you lot. Thanks a lot. Bye. Okay. This is how. तो ये एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल है कि कैसे आपको बात करनी है and on phone. Now just in order to practice this is the activity that you can do. So I have given you some situations which you have to do in role plays. So this will give you an immense confidence. Now first one is inviting for a dinner. Invite your friend for dinner. और ए नहीं यूज करना है यहाँ पे. लंच डिनर और ब्रेकफास्ट के साथ ए नहीं आता है. सो इनवाइट फॉर अ डिनर नहीं होगा, इनवाइट फॉर डिनर. प्लान टू वॉच अ मूवी. जस्ट टॉक टू योर फ्रेंड अबाउट इट कि कब मिलना है, कहाँ मिलना है एंड ऑल दैट. आस्क अ फ्रेंड्स एड्रेस. आप यहाँ पे एड्रेस पूछोगे, उसमें जो कुछ लेटर्स हैं वो आप स्पेसिफाई कर सकते हो यूजिंग द अदर स्किल्स विच वी हैव लर्नड. तो जो मैंने आपको पहले लाइंस दिखाई हैं आप उसको यूज करोगे. यहाँ पे कहीं कहीं पे आप ये भी बोलोगे कैन यू बी अ बिट लाउडर प्लीज, कैन यू स्पेल दैट फॉर मी. फिर सामने वाला कहेगा कि बी एज इन बॉय, like that, S as in shepherd and so on. Number of things are there. Information regarding new course. आप यहाँ पे information ले सकते हो. May I know the timing? May I know the number of classes? And may I know the fee please? Can you tell me what the fee is? And so on. Then order food. I would like to order food. I would like to know about the course. So start with I would like to. Whenever you are talking in a formal situation, always start with I would like to. I would like to invite you for dinner. I would like to, book a banquet hall. So I would like to, we have already discussed. So don't forget what we have learned. जो भी हमने अभी तक सीखा है आपको उसको यूज करना है. बिकॉज विदाउट इट योर कॉन्वर्जेशंस विल बी इनकम्प्लीट. तो जितनी भी सिचुएशंस हम यहाँ पे करेंगे उन सब में आपको उनको यूज करना है जो हमने पहले भी सीखा था. आई वुड लाइक टू बुक अ बैंकेट हॉल और आई वुड लाइक टू नो अबाउट दिस पर्टिकुलर कोर्स एंड सो ऑन. So these are the role plays you have to do, and these role plays will really help you to talk about your day-to-day life situations, as well as you can practice that. Hello, this is Ruby calling from Pitampura, and I'd like to book a banquet hall. I'd like to invite my friend. I would like to invite you to my birthday party. So I'm using these skills. So start with your name, where you are calling from, and then start talking that I would like to, and so on. So keep practicing and good luck. I hope you enjoyed this session, and which is very useful. Enjoy it more while practicing. So good luck and see you soon.